Hey folks, it's Javan Bernakevitch with All Points Design. That's allpointsdesign.ca. And today we're taking a look at the Oregon State University Permaculture Design template. Specifically, we're taking a look at how to get an aerial image off of Google Earth Pro that's to scale, so that way you can use that as the foundation for your base map. Now, we've been working on this example project, and I'm just going to zoom on into it now. And what we're going to find as we come into it is that things have changed a little bit. When I made the original elements here for the template tutorials, I was working on this a few years ago. And funny enough, a lot of this design has actually come to pass. So you'll see things that have changed a little bit. We have a change in the deck. And also we've got this big hugelkultur bed out front, which I think at some point I'll probably do a video about, because my dad has taken quite a bit of the advice, and now he's got a great bed that produces strawberries and grapes and haskaps, as well as a couple of herbs. But for today, what we're trying to do is take a image off of Google Earth Pro. So one of the things we'll do here is we'll zoom down kind of as much as we can to get everything in. Now, remember, we've got two quick keys here with Google Earth Pro. One is the U button, which makes sure we're perfectly in a bird's eye view top down. And the other is the N button. And the N button, if we're off north, if we hit N, it will immediately write us correctly. Now, once we have a general sense of how this looks and we like it, there's a few options here. We can either go to the print button, which is right here, or we can go file down to print. I tend to do the icon because it's just quick and easy. Now, what'll happen when this comes up, I've already turned them off, is you'll find that under map options, usually the title and the legend are up. Now, pretty much without exception, we want to turn those elements off. We don't want those because we're going to be doing most of our legend making in Google Slides. So once that's off, as we see here, now we've got a pretty good sense of how this looks. We have a good sense that, yes, we have our scale on. And again, if we go up here, there's our scale. We can also change the styling of this. We can change the coloring of it. Generally, I want to keep a vibrant color because there are some colorations within a base map that I may be able to use to interpret some of the vegetation later on when I'm making my full base map. So two ways to do this is we can go save PDF, and then that will create a PDF for us. And then we can convert that PDF with a preview program in Mac or another type of program in PC to turn it into a JPEG to bring it into Google Slides, or we can do generally what I do all the time, which is screen grab. So I don't know what it is on PC, but for Mac, it's Command-Shift-4, and it gives me a little crosshair. And then I can basically just take a screen capture of this. Perfect. And then what I can do is I can take that image over to Google Earth. Now, the great thing about taking this over to Google Earth is we have the opportunity to build in and bring this in specifically to our site. And this then can be used for pretty much anything we're doing. So in this situation, we've got our macro to micro. So this is that plan view. And here's the satellite view. So this is generally what we'll be working with. So I'm just going to duplicate the slide. And then I'm going to go over and grab that icon. There we go. I'm going to bring it in. So I'm basically just dragging it in. So that's one way to bring it in. The other way to do this is to go into Insert and then Insert Image and Upload from Computer. And then again, we can bring that in from our desktop. So for me, it's down on the desktop. And it's one of these. I think it's the bottom one here. Perfect. And that's the way we can bring in an image from Google Earth Pro. Last thing, should have done this first, but how we get to Google Earth Pro, there's kind of a few different options. So if you type in Google Earth Pro into Google, you'll come to Google Earth itself, and there's Google Earth on the web, Google Earth on mobile, or Google Earth Pro on desktop, and that's the one we want. This is an incredible program. It's free. I highly recommend it to anybody who's interested or keen about working with maps. I use it quite a bit. Some folks will get to the place where they want to use something like QGIS or ArcGIS or Vectorworks, but For pretty much everybody, this is a great place to start. Plus, it's very user-friendly. So I use this quite a bit with clients. So I will give them a client file and then we can go back and forth. All right, folks, thanks so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video.